The following video examines the 2013 and 1974 versions of The Great Gatsby, specifically focusing on the interactions between Nick and Gatsby in their first car scene.
In Lerman's film, we see a very flashy version of Gatsby. As he swivels around the corners showing off his car, he forces Nick to join him on a trip to New York. The bright yellow car shows off his wealth, as well as his explanation that the car is a custom job. Jay gives off the impression that he has something to prove not only to Nick, but to the world.
It's pretty, isn't it, old sport? Haven't you ever seen it before? It's all a custom job. Supercharged engine. Get dressed. We're going to lunch.
The 1974 film begins with two grandiose doors opening up to the sight of Gatsby's car. Almost like a museum piece, the car speaks for itself.
What do you think, old sport? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
We see a more contemplative and humble side of Gatsby.
Like to drive it?
No, I don't think I'd want the responsibility.
Get in.
Gatsby's reckless driving showcases his pomposity through the dictation of the scene. Throughout his Q&A, he answers all his questions in an exuberant speed to stop Nick from interjecting.
Oh, well, yeah. Look here, old sport. What is your opinion of me anyhow?
My opinion?
Yes, your opinion.
Look here,
In this scene, we see a lot more genuine and composed version of Gatsby as he explains his past to Nick. Gatsby is commanding in both films, but Robert Redford plays a more toned-down and believable liar.
Something about my life.
Really?
I don't want you to get the wrong impression from the stories you hear.
Why me?
I'm the son of wealthy people from the Midwest. All dead now.
In this scene, we see Gatsby trying to force Nick into accepting his past. DiCaprio holds direct eye contact with Nick while spitting out bits of his history. Notice his direct hand gestures and careless driving. They emphasize his desire to uphold the man he built himself up to be.
I was brought up in America, but educated at Oxford because all my ancestors have been educated there for many years. You see, it's a family tradition.
The way he spoke. No wonder people thought he was lying.
After my family died,
Baz Luhrmann's use of excessive cuts and high-speed transitions in the scene elevate the tempo and take away from Gatsby's legitimacy in the comments he makes.
Rome, Vienna, Zurich, Helsinki, Moscow, Istanbul, collecting jewels, chiefly rubies, hunting big game, painting.
This scene is calmer compared to the 2013 film. It emphasizes the strong, lonely side of Gatsby.
Well, my family died, and I came into a great deal of money. After that, I traveled and lived in many capitals in Europe, trying to forget something sad that happened long ago.
Little things for myself only. Trying to forget something very sad.
Just when I thought it couldn't be any more fantastical.
Then came the war, old sport.
He became a war hero, single-handedly defeating the German army.
In the Argonne Forest, I took 2 machine gun detachments, so far outnumbered 5 to 1. There's a half-a-mile gap on either side. The infantry couldn't advance, so we stayed there 2 days and we saw piles of dead. 130 men with only 16 Lewis guns. Every Allied gun.
In both films, the medal is used as physical proof of his past. Yet in Luhrmann's film, Gatsby is more pushy and assertive.
Major J. Gatsby for
valor extraordinary. Why are you telling me this?
valor extraordinary.
That's right. And this is something I always carry with me, a souvenir of Oxford Day.
As the pair travels through the Valley of Ashes, the camera pans out to show Dr. Eckelberg's eyes, foreshadowing that all of Gatsby's lies and corruption, past and future, are being watched. This scene is absent in Clayton's film, helping Gatsby seem more innocent and pure.
This reaction shot of Nick shows how he is hesitant to believe Gatsby. Also, Redford boasts about his war accomplishments to a lesser degree.
Every Allied government gave me a decoration.
At lunch today, I'm going to introduce you to one of New York's most distinguished businessmen, a Mr. Meyer Wolfshire, my good friend. And he will confirm all I have told you and vouch for my good character.
Oh, I'm sure that's not necessary.
Oh, but it is, though. See, I thought you ought to know something about my life. I didn't want you to think I was... Well, I didn't want you to think I was just some nobody. Oh, you see, old sport, I'm going to make a very big request of you today.
A big request?
Yes. Miss Baker will explain everything when you take her to tea this afternoon.
As the scene progresses, Gatsby's corrupt nature becomes apparent.
Well, I assure you
The
it's
absence
nothing
of this
underhand.
scene from
Miss
the older
Baker's an
film
honest
speaks to
sportswoman.
Gatsby's
She wouldn't do
updated
anything that wasn't
portrayal
all right.
as a more mysterious and devious man due to his position above the law.
All right.
Right you are! I'll know you next time, Mr. Gastby. Excuse me!
Thank you.
One of your old Oxford pals?
Well, I was able to do the commissioner a favor once. He sends me a Christmas card every year. I imagine he'll be at lunch too.
In Lerman's version, Gatsby does not offer Nick a job
You don't make much
opportunity.
money, do you? You sell
Even though it
bonds.
would involve criminal affairs,
Try to.
we can
Well, if you'll forgive
appreciate
me.
a
You
more
see, I run
caring
a small
side of
business on the
Gatsby.
side, and I thought perhaps you might want to pick up an extra bit of money.
What kind of business exactly?
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine.